The PPSH, if you didn't know, it stands for Pool Pets Sheep Hounds. It's a very common misconception. It was created in Hawaii under the 15th president named Joseph Stalin, and it's a semi-automatic shotgun that fires balls of flames. The Ray Gun Mark III. The name comes from a famous Cockney actor, Ray Winston, and the word gun comes from the fact that he plays a lot of roles in films that involves guns. It is called the Mark III not only because it's the third ray gun to come into existence, but because Ray Winston also owned a dog called Mark. So where are these two fucking guns? We haven't seen the PPSH since the recent World at War, like 7 years ago, and the Ray Gun Mark III is thought to be released in DLC 3 for Black Ops 3, since the Mark II was released in DLC 3 along with Buried in Black Ops 2. Wait a second. The Ray Gun Mark III. You know what else has 3 sides? Yep, that's right, a square. 4 divided by 3 is 1.3 recurring. You know what else has 1.3 recurring sides? That's right, a triangle. The Ray Gun Mark III is part of the Thieves Guild. So I think we can expect the Ray Gun Mark III to appear in DLC 3 and hopefully all the other past maps like they did with the Ray Gun Mark II. Now I personally think it's going to look and work much differently from the other 2 ray guns because Treyarch are all about that innovation, you know what I mean? If you don't know what else to say when you're promoting something, just say innovation and it'll all be okay. The Mark III better be fucking overpowered too. The Mark II is an animal. It will take out most of the horde in 1 3-bullet burst, and it's so powerful that your frame rate on Xbox 360 will drop. And not many guns can do that. The PPSH, on the other hand, I'm not sure if we can see that returning. Treyarch are, let's be honest, pricks. So I'm not sure. Oh my god, that was so bad. So I'm not sure if they'll ever give us it. I mean, there is a possibility since Black Ops 3 is going to be the last Black Ops game, and we won't get Treyarch zombies in 3 years, so if they don't give us it, I'm going to be thumbing my ass. Oh Jesus, that was a bit. But anyway, knowing Treyarch, they'll just nerf it into the fucking ground, or they'll make a similar gun and call it the HHSP or something and completely fuck it up like they did with the MP4. I mean, the HD40. Like honestly, was it that much effort to call it the MP40? Like, piss off. But these 2 guns are very begged of at this point. I think there are some people literally waiting outside Treyarch with signs held up telling them to add these guns into the game, and the thing is, they need to make some guns shit first. I mean, they won't because that's too rash, but all of the guns are good in the box. Every single gun has a use, apart from this piece of shit. Like honestly, who cares about the Shiva? If they made some guns bad so that it's an actual gamble when you hit the box and not win-win, then the guns like the PPSH and the Ray Gun Mark III would actually be useful, but instead, they're just going to be more guns that destroy zombies, when every other gun does the same thing. Even the Pharaoh has a use in Zetsu Manashima, for fuck's sake. Like, come on, man, make these guns crap. Saying that, I do really want them to come into the game, and I'm like 90% sure the Ray Gun Mark III will, but I want them to change the game up. And if you make it so you have to unlock the guns in supply drops, I will literally call you the worst types of insults, and trust me, you don't want to hear them. Oh, and one more request. I mentioned this in a live commentary. Sorry, I don't do those things. But I mentioned previously being able to pack-a-punch your camo. No, that doesn't make sense. But I mentioned being able to change your pack-a-punch camo or design your own ones like the paint shop. Now, again, this probably won't happen, but just imagine being able to use a camo you made in a paint shop in Zombies. If that is too edgy for you, Treyarch, then just let us switch between all of the camos in the previous DLC maps, and even add some from the older games, like the Origins camo and whatever else there was, can't really remember. But honestly, just bring back the PPSH and everyone will be happy. Do you want more DLC sales? Bring back the PPSH. Do you not want to disappoint your fans? Of course you do. Bring back the PPSH. Do you want to make a decent Zombies map? But regardless, sort your shit out for DLC 3, okay? And yeah, Activision, I really would like to be invited to the Early Access DLC 3 event, so if you could do that, that would be great. Honestly, how many shoes do you have to shine to get invited to shit nowadays? Thank you for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next one.